one more time. We're feeding from the center. Okay. We go through these two guides on the arm here. Yep. See that? Just kick it on when I move the lever back.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
In between these two, I'm going on the outside of this roller. On the inside of this, so that it's in between those two.
Okay.
And then straight out. Now the soundtrack here is going to be towards the tree.
Okay.
You're going to go over this one. If you're on this platter, you want to go over this one. If you're on this platter, you want to go over this one.
All right.
Right, see how that works? They're all spaced out so they're directly above you. Right?
Okay.
Over that one, underneath this one down here, over this one.
Okay.
All this time the soundtrack's facing the tree. So now we want to look at so it's up, coming in here.
Okay.
And outside of this one, again, you've got a guide roller and a roller, so you know where it goes. Between those, and outside, now you want the soundtrack facing that way, to the west, but you know. Again, you know, kind of move the soundtrack or the film down this way so that you don't get it caught on that wire that's in there.
Okay.
That's kind of a pain in the ass. You've got to unthread the entire thing before to get it out of there. Or cut it and splice it, which is not a good idea.
Oh man, yeah.
Right.
And that wire you're talking about's right in here.
Yeah. So I'm going to hold to the outside so you've got enough film that it's going to drop all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
And then just kind of slide it in there.
Okay.
Take it down here and bring it around this roller.
Okay.
And then back. Then you have another half twist coming this way. So that the soundtrack's facing the tree again. You can see it right there.
Okay.
Blue bar.
Yep.
Up over this one, under, over.
Mm-hmm.
Again, these three are critical because this regulates the take-up platter speed.
Okay.
And then underneath the one that's aligned with the platter that you're going to use for take-up, right?
Yep.
This one for that one, this one for that one, this one for that one. Underneath it, then bring the soundtracks back up.
Goes up. Okay.
Right. Yep. As convention. And again, if you didn't, if it was threaded down, we could thread it so that it would compensate for it. But, you know,
Yeah.
where's the fun in that?
Yeah.
So that's the entire platter system threaded up. You come back over here to the projector. Pull the film down through here. We're going to bring it underneath this sprocket here. Make a nice bubble here. Should be at least as tall as this guide. It can be taller, it can be shorter, it doesn't really matter too much.
Okay.
With these projectors anyway. Bring it down through the gate and lock it in here with your fingers. And use this button to close the gate. That lever will take care of that.
Okay.
Now, fill your sprocket holes down here by the intermittent sprocket. Make sure you have a bubble so there's just about a finger's room or less, like a pinky space in there. Over this one, lock it down. Open up this, bring it into the sound drum down here. Make sure you can feel the film in between those guides, right?
Okay.
Lock the sound drum in place with this arm. You need to open it up, you just squeeze these two and they will pop back, but just lock it in place. Bring it over this one, pull it tight, and then give it about 1 or 2 sprocket holes worth of slack.
Okay.
Lock that down. Bring it over here, give it another bubble, just for some extra slack. Lock it down over this one. And you're going to bring it down so that it's coming on this side of this one, right? It has to be in between this little guide here and this roller.
Yes.
And then kind of just swing it around that little line. So that the arm will move when you do that.
So there's tension on, otherwise nothing will happen.
Right, otherwise the projector motor won't initiate from that system there. And that is, well, come back over here and turn on your take-up platter.
Okay.
Because you don't want the take-up platter on while you're threading. It's okay.
Okay.
It'll start yanking up all the slack you have to use to thread the projector. So that's the last thing you do is turn on the take-up platter.
Turn on the take-up platter.
Right.
Okay. And what color button is that?
That's red.
That's the red button.
Yep,
Okay.
the green one's the payout, the red's the take-up. The other two are used for the film work, putting it together and taking it apart.
Okay.
Again, as a final check, make sure you have power to the automation panel there. Making sure you got power to the sound panel.
Okay.
Make sure you can feel the fan going, the rectifiers on.
Okay.
Power supplies on. All of your breakers look good. Again.
Yep.
Everything will be all set to.
So we need to turn on the take-up platter now then? It's
No, the take-up platter's on.
Oh, okay. The green button's on.
The green button's on the top and the red button's on the bottom.
Oh, Okay, yeah.
Right?
Yep. All right.
Yeah, I can see this. I don't like these platters that much, but that ought to work.
Okay, thanks, Bill.
Now when you come to start the film, probably run through this one more time.
Yep.
And hit start up here, this green button. Same time, we reach down here and press this button to ignite the lamp.
Okay. While that button's up depressed, is
Press
it?
that, which will just start the motor going.
Okay.
Right, and then
Okay.
ignite the lamp house. You should see it light up in here.
Okay.
I'm going to move this lever down, which will open the Dowser, give you light on the screen. You can frame it with this knob here. Just move it back and forth, and the picture will move up and down on the screen with it, right?
Okay.
Hit the changeover button up here, which will initiate the sound.
All right.
Cool. That's all there is to that.
Okay, thanks, Bill.
Yep. Okay. So, are you ready to go?
Yes.
Let's start. Light, sound, frame, changeover.
All right.
Make sure your payoff ladder's going. There we go.
Cool. Okay, so what you just told me is that once it started,
Check this and make sure it's running okay. If it isn't, you're probably better off stopping the film and fixing it. And you're trying to fix it while it's moving.
okay.
That can be, almost impossible too.
So you said the critical thing is it's the payout platter is working and it's
Right.
coming out.
Yep, you're not getting it's not wrapping this way or wrapping that way.
Okay.
That's what will happen usually when there's a jam up, is the levers don't work correctly or it's not operating like it should, and then the film will start wrapping one way or the other.
Okay.
Either the platter doesn't turn off, in which case you get a reverse wrap around the brain, or it doesn't initiate, in which case you get a wrap that way.
Oh, yeah.
In both cases you're going to get a jam up on the brain.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
If it does happen, again, stop the projector as soon as you can, but if it's already started to wrap significantly around it, before you do that, you can usually move the platter with your hand and try to get some of that tension out first.
Okay.
Compensate it one way or the other.
Okay. And if that happens, cut the power and turn the lamp.
First thing that you do actually is cut off the lamp, because that's going to burn the film.
This one right
Like
here.
no time flat if the film's not moving through the gate.
Okay.
So turn off the lamp first, then cut the power to the automation panel, and that'll automatically shut off the projector.
And that's the red button.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Bill.